Okay, so we're here today to tell you things that your real estate broker never tell you when you get ready to buy a home. That's right. So there are many things that you guys don't know, and we're here to tell you about them. Secrets inside. We are the Team Titan Group, powered by RE/MAX 10. My name is Andretta Robinson.
And I'm Vanessa Matthews.
And I'm Akila Harvey. And today we're going to talk about the 4 tips to properly search for your home. Alright, so we're going to talk about the 4 tips for you to properly search for your home. And the first tip is you're not using the right sites. So sites like Trulia, sites like Zillow, those are not in real time, right, ladies?
That is correct. And a lot of times people call us and say that they see properties that are for sale and they're not really for sale because they're searching on the wrong sites.
That's absolutely right. What they need to do is talk to their realtor.
Yes.
And the realtor will direct them as to where they should go look for homes, because we certainly want them to look for their own house, because that's what they know what they want.
Right.
So if they're looking on the right site and they're not coming back to us saying this is this, this is that, and as it turns out, they don't know the codes, they don't know what it means.
Right.
So many times what they do is they give you these houses that have already gotten contracts.
Correct.
They give us houses that are for rent.
Correct.
They give us houses that are absolutely just not available.
Correct.
Right. I think that it's important too that whoever you're working with, you make sure that they give you the proper site to search on, because 9 times out of 10 the real estate agent knows what's live, what's active. You should do your own search, but you should also, you know, talk to your real estate agent and get the right search, like an MLS site that we use. They can give you something that's very close to the MLS.
Correct. Now, a lot of buyers don't know how to identify what they're looking at because there are a lot of real estate terms that are on those sites.
Right.
So, for example, if you see a word like a letter like CTG, they don't know what that stands for. Normally, if they see CTG, it stands for contingent. That means the property is under contract.
Correct.
What are some of the other terms that we see all the time?
CLSD, that's closed.
Correct.
You wouldn't really know that.
Correct. Closed. AI, attorney review, interview. That means it is under attorney and inspection.
Yeah.
So they can't, that property is no longer available.
Or PND, like pending. I see that a lot sometimes too.
And what is it, back on the market?
Yes.
Back on the market, price change.
Yes.
So price change means that it has changed the price, so you can actually get those.
PCHG.
That's correct. So those are some of the terminologies that you'll see on some of those sites, and they're not sure if those properties are available. Also, I want to touch on another point. The other point I want to touch on right now is the buyers are bringing the properties to us. It used to be that we would give the buyers the properties first, but because of the age of the internet, we're getting the properties from the buyers. That's why it's important to search on the correct site.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
We encourage, it works better if we both collaborate on what you see and what we see. But we can also kind of eliminate a lot of the things that you don't really, it wastes your time if you get the right site to use, and then we can collaborate that way.
Which brings us to the next point.
Well, actually, what I was thinking is that many times when we first start out with a client, we ask them what their needs are.
Correct.
So when they tell us their needs, we try to fulfill those needs.
Correct.
But what happens is when they go on the site, they get so excited over the house, they forget what they really need. So if they tell you they want a master bath, this house doesn't have a master bath. They tell you they want a family room, but they see everything else, there is no family room, or there is no basement. So when they send you the house, usually what I do is go back and look at what they sent me and look at what they want. And then I mentioned, well, it doesn't have this. That house doesn't have that. No, it doesn't.
And that leads into a budget.
Exactly. That's my next point.
You get excited, like you said, about this house, but if this house is not in your budget,
correct,
we have to start to go back to the drawing table and figure out.
So what is the first thing they really need to do?
Exactly. It's to find out how much house they qualify for.
And where do they find it out? The lender. What we do at Team Titan is we make sure that we connect you with a viable lender, someone we've worked with that we know can make this process stress-free.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, a budget is key, and then you find everything else from there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that is the end of this portion of the video. Please be sure to follow us on all social media. We are on Instagram, Andretta. Excuse me, I'm not Andretta. I am Akila, your realtor, and she is Andretta, the realtor, and Vanessa is Vanessa M_ the realtor. Also follow us on Facebook under the same names, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Yes.
For sure.
All
Thank
right.
you.